Hello everyone, my name is ColdPhazon, and welcome to my Q&A video for my 1000 subscribers special! I decided to do a Q&A video because I thought this would be a fun way for you guys to get to know me a little more. So I uploaded a video a little over a week ago for you guys to submit your questions, and now I'm here to answer them. So without further ado, let us start this Q&A video. Our first question comes from Steven Universe, and he asks, "Are you a girl?"
Just kidding. XD.
But for real, why did you start YouTube? Fun fact, I've never even seen Steven Universe before. Is that a bad thing? So for those of you who don't know, I am a girl. Yes, I do have the vag. And the reason why I started a YouTube channel was because I just thought Let's Playing was fun. I thought watching somebody play a video game was entertaining. Of course, it depends on the person. They have to be funny and also make interesting gameplay. But yeah, I thought to myself, if everybody else could do it, why not me? And also, I just thought that I could be very entertaining to people and be funny and show off good gameplay because I feel like I'm decent at video games. And yeah, I used to watch a lot of Chugakon and Nintendo Capri-sun. I still watch more Nintendo Capri-sun, but yeah, they both kind of inspired me to do a YouTube channel. And I feel like in some ways I kind of act like Nintendo Capri-sun, because he tells interesting stories, right? And so I try to tell interesting stories because I like that playstyle that he does, and it kind of works for me. So I kind of rub off of him. So yeah, that is my reason for starting YouTube. Our next question comes from Pennywise the Dancing Colrophiliac Clown. I hope I'm saying that right. Anyways, he asks, "I have a couple of questions. 1. Are you going to do a phase reveal? 2. How do you record Nintendo 3DS games, and are where to find the capture card for the 3DS? Okay, so the first question, are you going to do a face reveal? Actually, Clown, I have already done a face reveal. If you don't know, and for others who don't know, I live stream to both Twitch and YouTube Gaming. And occasionally I'll put up a video and says I'm streaming. I haven't been doing that lately, but I really should for you guys to know. So if you do catch me during my live streams on Twitch or YouTube Gaming, I have a face cam on, and you can actually see my beautiful potato face. But yeah, the second question, how do you record Nintendo 3DS games, and where to find the capture card for them? Alright, this is going to be a little long one. So, there are 2 websites that I know of that you can get a 3DS capture card. The one I went to was 3dscapture.com. Yeah, 3dscapture.com. I'll link both of them in the description if you're curious. So, he doesn't really do this anymore, but he used to put capture cards on the original 3DS. And what you can do is you can actually, if you have a 3DS lying around, you can pay and send yours in for him to put the capture board on it. Or you can actually buy a 3DS from the guy with the capture board, but that's more expensive, so it's just cheaper to send them in. However, right now, currently at this time, he isn't taking any orders. He's done with the original 3DS. He doesn't put capture boards or ship out the 3DS with the capture board anymore. But he did say that he's going to have newer models available. I don't know if he can still do the 3DS XL, but the new 3DS, he's going to do that. But at this time, he can't really order anything from him. But the other website, which I'd probably recommend more, is 3dsvideocapture.com. And they do all kinds of 3DS. You can't buy the original 3DS and capture card with them, but you can send in still your original 3DS, your XL, the new 3DS, all of that, and they will install the capture board on you. And they just don't do 3DSs. They actually do, I think, PS Vita, even Wii U Game Pass, which I'm actually thinking about doing. But yeah, PSP, I believe, and other handheld, which is really cool. But yeah, I think their prices are a little bit more expensive, but you can, ship, you can buy the 3DS with the capture card from them, but it's really it's expensive, like around $700, $800, I'm not kidding. So it's just cheaper to send in your 3DS and install the capture board on them. And yes, they're legit. Other people have bought from them, so yeah, Cloud, I really hope that answers your question. And by the way, I'll put up a couple of pictures of my 3DS to show you guys what it looks like, what I actually use to record my 3DS games. So, hope you guys enjoy those pictures. It is kind of weird. There is a black board on the back, and you can see where the 3DS cartridge goes. There is another what do you call it? Like peripheral insert thingy, which is micro USB. So it's a micro USB to USB. You just plug it in and then boom, works. Our next question comes from Cabbage Mofo. You guys have funny names. Anyways, he asks, do you play any musical instruments? No, but I used to. I used to be in orchestra for 6 years. 3 years in middle school, 3 years in high school. I didn't do it my senior year because I just didn't feel like doing it anymore, and it got in the way of my schedule. It's not like I hated it, it's just, it interfered with the schedule I had. But yeah, I used to play the viola. If you don't know what a viola is, it looks exactly like the violin, except it's slightly bigger and it's deeper. It has like an extra deep string. It doesn't have like the high-pitched E string, like we had the C string, which was like, it was deep. Anyways, I used to play that for 6 years, and I liked it. I thought about doing violin initially, and I was like, you know what, no, I'll try the viola out, and I really liked it. I enjoyed it. I was pretty decent at it. I wasn't a potato or anything like that. I made it to first chair for like 1 year, which was pretty cool. But yeah, I didn't play like shit or anything like that. I was pretty okay with it. But yeah, that's pretty much the only musical instrument I've ever played besides like that accordion you freaking played like in like elementary school or whatever. You used to practice with it. Everybody be like that shit was annoying. But yeah, the viola was really the one instrument I really liked and played. Our next question comes from Minecraft Joe, aka Joseph.
Hey, Joseph.
But he asks, what inspired you to start a channel? Okay, so this is going to be what Steven Universe said, except that you're asking me what inspired, so I'm going to go a little bit more into detail with this question, so this question is going to be a little bit longer. So it says, Steven Universe said, I just really like Let's Playing. I think Let's Playing's a fun thing to do. I think it's entertaining for people. I love people playing video games. I love watching it. I think it's fun, and of course it depends on the person, if it's entertaining or not, you know, they gotta be funny and everything like that. But, a couple of years ago, I used to, I first was like, I wanted to start up Pikmin again, because out of nowhere I wanted to play Pikmin. And, I know online they had, like, game walkthroughs and stuff like that. I know GameSpot at the time kind of did, like, little walkthroughs. They had discussions about stuff and game FAQs. And, I used to call them game facts. Is I the only one that did that? That was weird. Anyways, so, out of nowhere, I was like, I wonder if there's any, like, video walkthroughs of Pikmin. Because Pikmin, a lot of people don't know about that game, but... So I looked it up on YouTube. And I came across Chunka Conroy, and, like, that's how everything began. Through Chunka Conroy, and, like, I watched a lot of his older LPs. It was just like, wow, I watched his Pikmin LP, it's Luigi's Mansion, a lot more. And through Chunka Conroy... I discovered the Runaway Guys, and through the Runaway Guys, I met my favorite Let's Player. Well, I discovered my favorite Let's Player, Nintendo ColdPhazon. So, yeah, I watched a lot of Let's Plays, and all of a sudden, I kind of just stopped. Because I stopped. I stopped watching LPs. I don't know, it was just the thing with me. But at the time, I had a best friend. Her name's Destiny. And I used to go out all the time with her. Like, I would go over her house, we'd play video games, we'd, like, laugh at silly shit and stuff like that. And I used to do P90X with her. Fun fact, through her, it was actually because, well, doing P90X and exercising with her, I actually just started going to the gym and stuff like that. It's because of her, I like fitness a lot and stuff, so... yeah, anyways. I used to just hang out with her every day. It was fun, it was cool, until... one day on December 4th, 2012, she got killed in a motorcycle accident. And it was awful, you know, like, it was just shitty. I didn't really feel anything, you know, like, I think I cried a little bit once, but, I didn't cry or anything like that. I cried a little bit just like one time, but I didn't feel like I didn't need to cry because it was, what do you call it? I don't know, I know she didn't want me to cry, you know, I don't know, it's kind of silly to say that. But she was like my best friend, and after that, I really didn't go out anymore. I was kind of like, just like at home all the time, like in my room, just like playing video games. I mean, it's not like I didn't do that before, but I used to like go out actually and have fun with her and everything like that. Like, she was like my reason to go out and have fun, and she's not here anymore because she's dead. Killed in a motorcycle accident, so I was just always in my room, kind of like unhappy and stuff like that. And that's when I actually started watching Let's Plays again. And it really, really made me happy to just, like, watch Nintendo Caprisa and Chaka Conroy play these games, and it made me feel better. So, yeah, like, 3 months later, I was, like, on the Amazon page getting, what was it called? Like a Hopodge HD PVR 2, was it? Gaming Edition? And I was just, like, at the checkout. I was like, dude, just do it. Like, just start a YouTube channel up. Like, it'd be so fun. And then I was like, fuck it. And I bought the game capture card, and the rest is history. Fun fact, my first LP, which was Pikmin, I actually did the whole thing with the Hopodge HD PVR 2. After I was done with Pikmin, I wanted to do Bummer Generation, which was my second LP, but it kept flickering every time it connected the game to the capture card. It was just being stupid. It kept flickering, so I took it back, and I got an Elgato, so I've been using Elgato ever since. But yeah, I guess you could say that my friend's death was some inspiration to me as to why I started my YouTube channel. I went back to watching LPs because, you know, I was sad about her and I couldn't go out anymore, and the Let's Play community really, like, lifted my spirits up, and I just continued to watch the LPs, and, you know, I wanted to start an LP, started my channel. I wanted to start my channel also to, like, entertain people and make them laugh, because I always felt like I was really good at that, so, yeah, so that, I've always wanted to tell you guys this story, so, yeah, that is really, like, a big reason why I started YouTube. Our next question comes from Who is Julio? And he asks, how old are you? I am actually 23 years old. A lot of people don't believe in that because they look at my face and they're like, you don't look 23, you look like you're 18 or 19 or something, which is good for me because that means I look younger than my age, so... but yeah, I am 23 years old. Our next question comes from KJ Grenade, and he asks, where are you at? Where am I? I'm trying to run away from the fucking killer, asked Claudette with the flashlight in Sheltered Woods. And even though it says Sheltered Woods, there is no shelter. There's only 5 damn pallets to use in that map. So once you get found, you're fucked! Our next set of 50 million questions comes from Annie Frostfire. And he asks, who's your favorite viewer? What's your favorite game? What will you play after Zelda? Which survivor do you like the most? Do you think Lauren is a good survivor? I think she's terrible. Is there going to be another Q&A at 2K? Am I asking too many questions? So your first question, who is your favorite viewer? I don't have a favorite viewer. I love all of you guys. You guys are all awesome. I love talking to all of you in the comments, so... I have no favorites, you know, that'd be wrong to do that. But, I just want to let you know that I love all of you guys. I love talking to all of you guys. You guys are awesome, and I have no favorites. Second question, what's your favorite game? I would have to say my favorite game, or my favorite games, I can't really choose. It's between Pikmin 1 and 2. I love both of them. They're pretty much my favorite. Story-wise, Pikmin 1 probably wins that because you go into more depth with Olimar's, like, story, like why he's crash-landed, how badly he wants to see his family and stuff like that. But with Pikmin 2, it's got the gameplay. Like, you do tons more fun stuff and go into caves and everything like that, fight bosses. It lacks the story because, like, you know, he comes back and then the president's like, oh shit, we're in debt, you know, let's pick up this shit on planet Earth so we can get rich off of it. So, yeah, I'd have to say, both of them. Both of them are my favorite, really. What will you play after Zelda? Yoshi's Island. Which survivor do you like the most? I like Claudette. She's my favorite. I always use her. So, she is my bae. Do you think Lauren is a good survivor? Do you mean Laurie? Laurie Strode? I feel like she's just as good as any other survivor once you have the right perks on her. Like, just, if you have spread person self-care, there you go. She's already a good survivor. Is there gonna be another video? Is there gonna be another Q&A? At 2K? I don't know. I haven't really thought about that yet. I'm still, like, a long way from that. I'm not sure. Maybe. Probably not. I don't know. I'm asking too many questions. Yeah, you are, Annie, you bitch. Our next question comes from Chesslap. He says, once again, congrats on 1,000 subs. Also, thank you for making me laugh at a low point in my life. My question is, if you could live in any fictional world, where would you go? So first off, Chess, thank you so much. Without you and the others, I would have never reached 1,000 subscribers, and I'm so happy that I could make you laugh when you're feeling sad, when you're down. That's just one of my goals on my YouTube channel, is to just have fun, just to entertain people, make them laugh, make them feel better. I love doing that so much. And this question that you're asking is a little tricky, it's a little tough. There's like a few places I think I would like to go. First off, I think I would like to go in the world of Pikmin just because I love Pikmin. They're so cute, they're tiny, you know, they're like itty bitty, you can hold like 100 of them in the palm of your hand, you know. And I kind of would just want to go to the world that they live in, like just be up close. Well, not up close on the monsters. Actually, that's actually more scary than fun. It's like, but I would want to experience the weird creatures in Pikmin, just to see them from afar, just watch them and stuff like that. Hang out with the Pikmin, you know. Does that sound corny? But they're so cute, you know. They make cute noises. I just want to pet them and shit. Like if I was big, like I would just have like a bunch of them as my pet. And then if I was the size of them, I would just like follow them around and like just watch their habitat and watch them kill creatures and stuff like that. But another world I had in mind was Animal Crossing. Okay, so Animal Crossing is a fun-ass game,
But you could get rich in that game. Like, all I have to do is, like, shovel up some shit in the ground and, like, sell it to somebody. Like a fossil. Well, I mean, you can't find fossils. But just, like, I could just easily sell something. Like, or, like, just go to the ocean and find a seashell and just, like, sell it to somebody. It's like, I'm gonna give you 100 bells. It's like, holy shit. Or, like, sell your fruit that you have. Like, just sell it to somebody and they give you bells for that. You could literally, like, sell anything, you'd get money from it. Like, you'd be rich in Animal Crossing. Like, wouldn't that be cool? And also, I would just like to visit the other animals, even though that'd be kind of scary, like in real life, like animals talking. But the world of Animal Crossing is kind of cool. Just visit the other animals' houses, be their friends, obtain all their damn photos for being a great friend. Meet Pascal, meet Jack from, like, you know, it comes around like at Halloween and stuff like that. That'd be really cool. I'd like to meet him. Maybe like go to the city or something like that. Like, that'd be fun. I think there's a lot of things you can do in Animal Crossing, the places that you can go and see. But another world I had in mind, this one's a little bit more on, like, why would you want to, a little scary side, is Bloodborne, which is an exclusive PS4 game. It's like Dark Souls. But I think that world is beautiful. Like, I love the gothic darkness of that world. I love the drawing of it. It's really cool, and just, I would just like, kind of like to walk around the areas, kind of, even though it'd be really scary because there's enemies everywhere. Like, have you ever had this thing where it's like, you would want to be in this area for 10 seconds, like, you don't want to be in that area no more than that, because you feel like if you're in that world or whatever for, like, over a minute, you'd be dead. I'm kind of like that with Bloodborne. Like, I just want to be, like, like, walk around in that world and, like, just explore the dark, you know, areas of the game. I just think it's a really fun game. I think the world is beautiful. Like, the places that you go are very interesting, even though there's like a million scary enemies everywhere. But those are the 3 worlds I think I would like to visit. Our next question comes from TC Bluefire, and he asks, #AskCaldy.
I have a question. Are you single? LOL. Okay, the real question is why you wanted to start YouTube. What's your plan in the future of how you run your channel with future content? Or are you planning to become famous to do things what other YouTubers do that change life for good, like charity and stuff? Okay, so, yeah, I'm single. That's not important. Your real question is why I want to start YouTube. It's just like what Steven Universe and Minecraft Joe said. I just think Let's Playing is really fun. I like watching people play video games. I think Let's Playing is a real fun thing to do. You can entertain people, make them laugh. I just think all around it's an enjoyable thing. And what's my plan in the future with my channel, future content? I plan to just continue to do Let's Plays. I love Let's Plays. I was thinking about branching off into other things, like maybe one-offs. I've always thought about doing a one-off. I'm just not sure what game to do it on. In the future, I'll start doing one-offs. I don't know, but the main content on this channel is to keep doing Let's Plays, because that is what I love to do, and I think it's super fun. And I plan to become famous to do things what other YouTubers do, like charity and stuff. I don't know if I'll ever become famous. I don't think I'll ever become famous or anything like that. I just want to have fun with my channel, and I hope it does continue to grow. Who knows? Maybe I'll become big someday. I don't know. I don't expect it, but, you know, you might never know. But if I ever do become a bigger channel and I have like a lot of followers, a lot of people viewing my stuff, yeah, I think doing a charity stuff would be really fun to do. I think, you know, with a big audience, you could raise a lot of money for charity and donations and stuff like that. So yeah, I could do that. I kind of always wanted to do like some sort of like suicide prevention thing. Like I think that'd be pretty interesting because I can relate to that sort of stuff. But yeah, maybe someday when I have a bigger audience, I would love to do a charity thing. I think that'd be super fun to do. Play video games for to raise money for a cause, you know, because that's also another thing about what video games are so awesome. It's just that like speedrunners, stuff like that, people play video games and people donate. Like that's awesome. Our next question comes from Free Elfie, and he asks, "Can I be your boyfriend? I make some bomb egg rolls. You won't expect it."
C. Colon.
Elfie, don't you have a girlfriend, you slut? Cheater! And egg rolls aren't, I don't know, I'm not really a big fan of egg rolls. I guess it depends on what's in it. Don't they like add random shit in it, or you could put like your own stuff? And also if they had like, I'd also like it with like sweet and sour sauce. Like that's really good. Like with the egg rolls, you go delicioso. Oh my god, mucho gusto. Okay, guys, so I didn't realize this until I started editing, but if I put all of the questions together in this one video, it would take over an hour. So I'm gonna go ahead and split the video into 2 parts. So sorry about that, guys, but I just didn't want you guys to watch and hear me speak for an hour on stuff. So part 2 is gonna be coming out real soon. So just wait, and yeah, I'll see you in the next part.